So off the tip, it's New York. Now the starting group for Orlando. Zion Williamson is out there with Green. Then it's Turner. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's George in at the 2.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft. RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement. Oh, my goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Randall. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Randall right side. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
The one thing about Julius Randle, he is still young and has a significant upside.
You know, Greg asked Barrett, he said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And it's Paul penetrating. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here is Payton. At the top of the key, Harkless. Payton finds Randall. New York moving the ball around. Payton outside. With the putback. Randall on the follow.
Have to block out Randall. He's an absolute beast on the offensive boards.
Paul passes to Green. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got his second bucket of the night.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Here's Payton. And that one is off. George with the defensive effort. Here's Paul. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Maurice Harkless.
One of the game's best free throw shooter. Chris Paul is not a guy you like to foul.
Here's Bullock. Green with the block, but he stays with it. Payton against Paul. Lets it go from deep. Payton can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 3. Williamson finds Turner, and Green launches it from deep. Once again off the mark, Orlando. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Bullock, good.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Payton looking it over. Outside Robinson. Barrett trying to free himself up. Robinson misses. Here's Orlando now. The drive by Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
And when you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early. Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Robinson against Turner. Robinson passes to Portis. Good D by Williamson. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
It's deflected out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Knicks. Williamson against Portis. Williamson kicks to George. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
New York trails by 9. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Paul. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Orlando. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ntilikina, the teardrop falls in.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is in. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Taj Gibson is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Knox in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second with. Ntilikina looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Not afraid to get roughed up a little inside. Ntilikina gotta appreciate the fearless attitude.
And the Knicks making a change here. Harkless is checked in. Orlando leading by 9. Harkless with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Ellington leading the charge. Gibson against Turner. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Now here's Harkless. Guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Harkless the pass to Gibson. And it's sent back by Turner. To the paint, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
New York with the ball, trailing by 13. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Portis. R.J. Barrett comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Peyton in for Frank Ntilikina. Peyton outside.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And that one's good. Williamson
moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
New York trails by 15. Pass to Randall. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Oh, Turner in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Passes it to Gibson. On deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Barrett against George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 6.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Now here's Harkless, guarded by Green. And the pass to Payton. Back to Barrett. That shot misses. Excellent D there from George. Williamson in the post. Randall on him. And Turner kicks to Green. Here's Williamson. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Harkless with it. He's against Green. Good work there as it goes.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Ball against Payton. Pass to George. Over Barrett. And that one hits back iron.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Harkless. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's George. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Payton with the ball. Now Green defending. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. "19 seconds left in the first half. Here's Knox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Paul passes to George. And George with this stuff.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Orlando out in front, running away with it. And we'll be... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, they've got Paul George, Zion Williamson, Williamson is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Green, and it's Paul in at the point.
This is where Chris Paul dominates, using the dribble drive to create offense and get himself to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And so Paul nails both of them. And so Payton will bring it up for New York. To the middle. And Billy swings it in.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Paul is doubled. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And the thing about Paul, despite his listed size, he's comfortable operating inside.
Barrett, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hands it from downtown.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style, everything he does borders on the spectacular.
Paul for 3. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Craig? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. And Ellington is subbed in for Maurice Harkless. And a wide open look for Portis. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists tonight.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
It's off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. A different look for New York. Reggie Bullock comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's George. Ellington grabs the miss. A difficult situation for New York. Here's Ntilikina. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Good on the shot. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Portis. He feeds it to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by Portis.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Bullock with it, passes it to Ellington, pulls up. Orlando grabs the miss. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by Williamson.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
And New York making a change here. Knox is checked in. Here's Ntilikina. Now the pass to Portis. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Turner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And with Turner's addition of a three-point shot, it's opened things up for himself, putting the ball on the deck.
And the shot is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Right side Turner. He kicks it to George. From deep, Green knocks down the three ball. Green's got 5 points so far.
Always a threat to put a dagger in your heart, especially from three. Danny Green, that time from the...
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front, delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Smith is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Taj Gibson, and it's Knox in a power forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. Back to Smith. Trying his luck from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. The drive by Paul. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off target from the wing. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Paul. And that basket to his impressive total brings him to 10 for 14.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Smith. No good off the front iron. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harkless. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. And it's Orlando's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Will it go? Here's Harkless. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
New York with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Here's Smith. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass. Williamson's got 24.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the basket by Knox.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Orlando.
To the inside, here's Turner, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Turner's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Dotson, by Green.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Smith the pass to Gibson. Gibson tipped back in for 2. Gibson's got his first points in this one.
That's the kind of energy Gibson gives you, destroying opponents on the glass. Tough to box this guy out.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Bobby Portis comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Ellington is subbed in for Knox. Back to Smith. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. Off target from outside. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-6 run. And here's George for 3. Ellington grabs the miss. Kicks to Smith. Pass to Dotson. Outside Portis. Out to Smith. A second chance effort. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Just 4 to shoot. Paul surveying the floor. Passes it to Green. No good from outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.